Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Richie here, and I have something very, very cool to show you guys today, which is my automatic Enderman XP Farm and Ender Pearl Farm. Well, it's sort of automatic. You gotta stand here and punch, and you get a lot of XP that way, but I have a little bit of a funner way to show you to do it, which is let's just let this full up to the brim. I think it's pretty close. A few more just dropped. They don't sound that happy with me. But, so check this out, and this is really what makes this farm fun. We're just going to light this TNT right here, stand back for a second, and, oh yeah, levels for days, guys. Levels for days, seriously. I can't even see. I can't even see, and the best part about this is that by the time we stop getting levels here, we're going to have enough Endermen to do the whole thing again. So in this way you can get to level 30 in just a few minutes. Like, look, this is 15 and a half, and obviously you get all the ender pearls you could ever dream of. So we're just gonna activate this farm one more time here. Sorry, I was just waiting for some more endermen to land, and again, there we go with the levels. This is going to get you all the levels you could ever dream of needing. And the good news about this farm is that it does not use any redstone at all. That's right. It is very, very simple to build and very, very simple to use. So, right now, we are going to go into a tutorial for it. So, to build this farm, first you have to go to the end. And then you have to get mad and punch at the end portal in creative mode. No, you don't. You don't. Sorry about that. You have to go to the end and then sort of pick an edge, or you can do it from the center. You're just going to need more blocks. And then just punch out a few blocks until you see the bottom. And then you're going to put water down. Now, I would not recommend doing this with anything valuable on you, but you're going to keep holding space and just calmly place blocks down every once in a while. Go out for air. Be very careful while you're doing this. Like, seriously, don't die, because it's not a good way to die. So you're going to go down, 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 down. And the end result is right here, 0 block limit, which is why I fell out, because the water wouldn't go any farther. So you're going to place a block down very carefully. I don't even know if you can. Right there. And then right there, the bottom block on block limit, and you're going to place a block under like this. Now you're going to get some ladders. Hopefully you already brought them if you're in survival. You can swim up. It's no big deal. And you're going to place them down, up, I guess, all the way up this column you had right here. Alright, then you're going to come back down, and you're going to grab lots and lots of blocks. It doesn't actually have to be obsidian. It can be any block you want. But what you're going to do right there is grab some torches too, and optionally some minecart rail. And you are going to carry this thing way out a few hundred blocks, and as you go, you're gonna light this pretty vigorously so no enderman can spawn on it. And the point of going this far out is getting away from the end island so that no enderman will be able to spawn except for on the farm, meaning we can have very high rates of spawnage. Alright guys, so I've made my little rail 317 or so blocks out, and that is a pretty good distance for me, I think. I think it is. Yeah, we can't spawn. We want it 128 blocks away from the mainland, and possibly farther. But you have to have this little platform here, and also you should probably put some torches up so endermen don't spawn. You need this whole platform above light level 7. If you're putting a minecart rail on the side like this, all you have to do is put torches right here, and that way your minecart can ride up on top and be nice and happy. So what we're going to do now is grab some blocks. I'm going to choose quartz and make a little 3 by 3 platform. And this is going to be the base of your farm. And by the way, if you build this close to the end island, mobs will still spawn and it will not work efficiently at all. The only way you would be able to build it on the end island is to light it up. So basically, we're going to make a shape just like this with water in it and the water fenced off. And we're going to grab a slab right here and take out this block. Now, it's not really necessary that you build it so that you can only face one way. You can have a walk around and a room behind it. But just in my design, we can have it like this. And that way, we can place TNT, if I can find anything. I meant F. And that way we can place TNT right here and light it, and because it's in water, it will not blow up everything, but it will still do damage. And TNT also makes entities drop XP. So now we're going to grab some hoppers, and you are going to put one down here, and a bunch of them facing in to this corner hopper. And now that you've done that, you're going to grab some regular chests and some trap chests. Now this is all optional. This is just your storage system, but I figure it's good to teach you how to build the bottom of it first. So chest, trap chest, chest again, and then trap chest like this. You can continue that as long as you want, but then we're going to have hoppers facing into the back of each of these right here, and then we're going to put a temporary block right here and run hoppers out of that, and then one facing into this, and each one facing into the next, and put that back as our corner block. And this is just going to be a nice little storage system for us, but that's not important. You can put it wherever you want. And we are going to put half slabs all on here, and then basically just half slab everything for right now, because we'll go back to it later, and we don't want Endermen teleporting to anywhere. So now, what we have to do is go up a very special number. That is 43 blocks. So we're going to break this, or any slab, and go up exactly 43 blocks. So, one sec. Alright, so we're there. And what we want to do is place another block on top of that, just like this. And I'm sorry if that confused you. Just to clarify, this white diorite is 43, and then we place this one on top of it, and it's the 44th. So we're going to go like this on that block and make a ring that is 3 by 3 on the inside. So it has a 3 by 3 hole right here. And as you can see, we had an Enderman spawn. So then we're going to go down to the bottom, knock off this Enderman, and then you're going to place blocks around here. Actually, we're going to go up 2 blocks and place a ring right around here of that same size. And then up another 2 blocks and make another ring. And then another 2 blocks, and you get the idea. We're going to carry this all the way up to right here. Okay, I just realized I made a mistake. This square right here should line up with all the others. I just built it wrong. It was no problem. I just built it wrong. So now you can replace the slab down here, and you should have something that looks just about like this. Except if you're building in survival, don't replace the slab down there, because then you'd have to go back up again. So you're going to go back up to here, and you're going to come from this side and go out 10 blocks. And you're going to do the same on all 4 sides. Alright, so I just did a shot where I told you guys how to build the circle for this, and then I messed up. So basically, out 2 on this side, and like that all the way around, and then out another 2, out another 2, out 1, out 1, out 1, and then the same on this side. So out another 2, out another 2, and that should line up with that. And I'm just going to build this circle all the way around. So out 2, out 2, out 2, out 1, out 1, and this is the middle point of this corner of the circle right here. So we're gonna put another block right here, go out 1, out 2 this way, and I'm only saying that because it confused me. I tried to build this circle before in like 5 takes, and I'm bad at making circles. So right here you should have a roughish circle. And apparently Endermen are already spawning. So you're going to go out 2, and you get the idea. Just complete a circle all around here. If you can't do a circle, if you don't like my cryptic circle instructions, just do a square. It's not that big of a deal. But I think circles are pretty. So go out 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, and 2, and on this side, the same exact thing. If you want to look at all the squares, well, it looks like this. Here's a corner of it, if you want, like, help building it. That's how it looks, the circle. So then we're going to fill in all of this with blocks. Alright, so now that we have this done, we have to get the thing that makes the whole thing working. So to do this, we're going to put a block right here and a block on top of it with a minecart rail. And on the opposite ends of the minecart rails, we're going to put slabs right here. And then trap doors. So put trap doors in here and on this side and close them all. Make sure they have the little edge this way. And what's going to happen here is that in here we're going to have our little endermite. I'll get to that later. Well, endermen like to look at endermites and also kill them. So they're going to run up to see the endermite. They're not going to be able to kill it because of slabs above here. They're going to look at it very intently. And then their buddies are going to push them into here. And they're going to have 1 heart of health left, but as soon as you punch them, they are going to die. A painful, sad... No, it's not. No, never mind. They're just going to magically give you XP and ender pearls. So, now, I always mess this up, so we're going to go up 3 blocks from right here, and then make a little roof over the 3x3 area we made. And right now, we're just going to leave this middle block out, because we need to get our endermite in here. But until then, we're just going to leave a gap. And if you do leave that out, then an enderman can spawn on top of your endermite and kill it, and it won't be fun. So, basically, don't leave it out. So we're going to make a platform right about here with an open block right there and 2 minecart rails. You're going to need a minecart for this part, and you're also going to need a name tag. You're going to have to name it with an anvil, which I'm going to do right now. there we go. It's a real name. So now we're gonna need some of them ender pearls. And just grab a bunch of them right here. And I would also recommend getting some notch apples, or just regular golden apples, or something that will regen your health for this, because it'll make it go just a lot faster. You have to do this in survival, even if you're in creative mode, because if you spawn in an endermite with the spawn egg, the farm won't work. Oh, that is really lucky. We got an enderman right there. So now we're going to name tag him. So now he's bzz, which means he'll never despawn. And now get a minecart and push it into bzz. And now he's stuck in that minecart. Now the way you'll know he's stuck in a minecart is he's in the exact center. Usually you have to push him around. Also, usually you're going to use a lot more ender pearls than this. I guess it just worked because it knew I was recording. So now we're going to break this block. You're going to have to push the minecart onto this block, of course, but we're going to break it. And the bzzz in a minecart will fall right down. And we have to place that slab here, and you can see it's already working. And as soon as a new enderman comes along to look at bzzz, the other endermen fall in. And as long as you did this right, this enderman isn't going to be able to die. Make sure you have a rail on here so the cart can't get pushed around, and make sure you have those two slabs. So now we're going to take out all of this so enderman can't spawn on it. And believe it or not, your farm is done. No, I'm not kidding. Your farm is done. So one more thing, and that is the bottom platform. We need to make this very, very spawn proof. And to do this, in the interior, have no gaps bigger than 2.5 blocks. And on the exterior, just coat it with water. Coat the entire thing with water, just like I've done, and you'll be good. You want to run a line of blocks out like this over your rail, a good way away from your farm. It's probably a good idea just to do it all the way to the end, just 'cause, I mean, it looks cool. Also, I would include an enchanter in your builds, just because that is why you built it in the first place, isn't it? I mean, free ender pearls too, but that's the main reason. And yeah, this is my original design. And there's one more thing, and that is, don't feel limited to my design. Build around here however you want. As you can see, when I was doing the tutorial, I did it sort of fast, but this is the design I went with up here. And it's a good design. I like it. If I were to build it on survival, which I'm going to do very soon, I'd make this room bigger, a little more luxurious, and I would also put some guardrails up so I don't, like, whoops off the end, because that means you lose all your stuff, so that's not fun. But yeah, I hope you liked this video. I hope you thought it was fun. I hope you learned how to build something cool. I would like to shout out to Doc M, who invented this originally, at least I think it was him, or JL47, or one of those guys on the ZipCrowd server, because after all, everything is invented on the ZipCrowd server. But yeah, I hoped you liked. I certainly had fun making it. But until the next one of these, or my next Let's Play, in which I may be building this, actually, this has been Richie, and I will see you guys next time.